watched the show on Discovery Channel of guys carrying boats and logs. Eco lab where I sprayed for cockroaches. Made $1,000 a month, weighed 300 pounds. And I got home and I watched the show on Discovery Channel of guys carrying boats and logs. Navy SEAL training. And I decided to make a change in my life. I called the recruiter up. He asked me these questions. You gotta meet a certain age, like a certain height and weightlifting. I was 6'1" and 300 pounds. He laughed at me. 7 other recruiters laughed at me. One recruiter finally said, "Come on in, I'm too busy to talk to you on the phone." He didn't know how much I weighed. I walked in the recruiter's office and he looked at me and he said, "You're fat and you're black." Get it. 18. Get it. 19. 20. You got some more than 21. Yeah, get it again. Come on, we want to see it. Good. 22. Who's going to carry the boat and the ball? In their minds. They were living off the hope factor. They hoped the instructors would stop running. They hoped the water was never cold. They hoped the weather was fucking good. I don't live off that hope shit. I wish the water was cold. I wish them motherfucking instructors keep on fucking running. I wish the fucking rains. When the end is unknown and the distance is unknown, that's when you know who the fuck you are. I'm not always a strong guy, you see. I went through a lot of hard times in my life to get here today. And you can fucking achieve absolutely positive. You don't need great parents. You don't need like a private school. You don't need to have this humongous GPA and all sort of shit. What you need is one thing I'm talking about, book, which is straight up brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in this world. One thing in life, this applies to everything in life. Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit. Those normal people, it makes them feel like shit, so they're gonna judge you. And nowadays, it's very easy to be a fucking coward. Why? We got Instagram and shit. Most folks don't tell you to your face. They go online and they post about like cowards. Don't let cowards get in your fucking head. And last thing, make sure you do you. Stay hard. On the journey, there's always be that motherfucker in the sewer you came from that's grabbing at your fucking ankle as you leave that sewer. That's when they drag you right the fuck back down because you figured it out. And those guys, all I wanted to be was an uncommon man. My whole life, I was not that. Much worse than that. Fuck people. One thing you have to learn early in life. I didn't learn this till later on. I don't give a motherfucker. You can't care what anybody thinks about you. If I care what people thought about me, you think I'd be yelling out here, doing 105-pound rock, talking shit? This is who I am. Find out who you are, whoever that may be. I don't give a fuck what you are. Find out who you are, and own that motherfucker, and tell people to go fuck themselves. Don't ever worry about anybody and what the fuck they think about you. You do that, I guarantee you, your life will be in shambles. You will become the biggest bitch of all time. Make sure you do you. Stay hard. Maybe it's a fat motherfucker at home. Lazy. No discipline or dedication. Maybe you're jealous. Who knows? I guarantee this. I'll be back better than ever. Fuck you. Stay hard. You know me, son. Get it. Clean. Son. Get it. Not clean. Son. Yeah. One, you got it. 21. Yeah, get it again. Come on, let's see it. Good. Good. Here's the coach. And the ball. You play. Come on, 23. 24. One more, Dan. One more. Make sure you use that shit to become successful. Don't look for revenge. Look for the fucking reckoning. I guarantee you, all those people who fucking you growing up, you might just be the boss. They'll come looking for a fucking favor. When they do, you got an option. Say okay, or do what I do. Say go fuck yourself. Beware of one thing, motherfuckers. Spitting in the wind. That shit comes back in your face. Stay hard. The psychology is savage. I wasn't the best runner. But what I did was I found the worst guys out of my competition. And I made sure they saw me running day and night. I'm trying to get in their fucking heads. Remember this. Stay hard all the time. No. I did it for mental.
Yeah.
People always say, "My God," like, no, don't look at it like I didn't care about losing weight. I didn't care about being the fastest person. I wasn't making the Olympics. I wasn't going to pros. I could barely read and write when I was in a junior in high school. I wasn't going anywhere. I saw working out as a way for me to build calluses on my mind. I had to callus over the victim's mentality to get to where I'm at now. There's nothing but pride I have for myself that I can't really show people. Because I had this face that they see like, are you happy? What's wrong with you? I'm driven. I'm obsessed.
In 2007, and
He broke all the bones in his feet.
he was running 100. I was running this race. It was a 24-hour race. It's a relay team. I was with 4 friends, and the format of the race is, you run a mile, I run a mile, whatever team runs the most amount of miles wins the race. He had no teammates.
It's important, man. Most people struggle their whole life to find out who they are. Struggle their whole life to find out what defines them, what they actually enjoy and what they don't.
You start putting yourself in situations that suck, you'll find yourself. Going into combat, going into war, out of the 100 men that go into war, 10 shouldn't even fucking be there. 80 of them are just targets. 10 do most of, or 9 do most of fighting. 1 is a warrior. And it's a true quote to life. I saw it going through training, I saw it everywhere I went. There's so many people who just show up to life that shouldn't even fucking be around. And there's few people who do all the work. I wanted to be part of that 9, and I'm working towards being that 1. You have to keep attacking. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. You must break the soul of whatever the fuck is in front of you. If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. that's the first thing I did. I didn't panic on that 30 more miles to go to get 100. I started the process. Slowly but surely I was able to stand up, and I was literally hobbling around this track, just walking. No running at all. I couldn't run. My feet were in the worst pain. This is the worst pain I've been in my entire life. Nothing in any training is even comparable to this last 30 miles. And what happened was, my ex-wife looked at me and she's like, man, we agreed I'm not gonna make the time. I was going way too slow. And at that time, at mile 81, something clicked that I'll never probably be able to do again. Where my mind, body, spirit, soul, everything was connected. And my mind knew I wasn't fucking around anymore. It knew I wasn't gonna quit. It knew that guy was dead and buried and gone. And I was gonna die out here on this fucking run out for whatever reason why, I was gonna get through this motherfucker. I didn't give a damn. There was no fucking crowds. There was no trophy at the end. I wasn't even in a race in my mind. It was nothing. It wasn't about nothing. There was no nothing. It was a bunch of people who didn't know who the fuck I was. And it was me against me. And I used all these different dark places to start bringing out light and just fucking going deeper and deeper. Ended up running the next 20 miles. I ran 101 miles. And I ran the next 20 miles, at about a 10:30 pace. And I did 101 miles in 18 hours and 56 minutes.
Reality is forget about reality. I have to have a dream. I have to have a goal. I have to get up every morning and go after something. And I believe that bodybuilding and fitness makes your life better. Some of the young 20-year-olds, they say things to me like, isn't it really sad that you gain all that muscle in 1980s only to lose it now? Muscle's temporary. It's a temporary thing. So is life. I mean, so is life itself. It's temporary. It's all temporary. Someday it's going to be your last day. Someday it's going to be our last day. So I'm going to live every day as if it's my last day.
Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals. Rise.
You're not walking. You're just fat and worthless. Stuffing your face with Big Macs, right? Like a fat little bitch, piggy boy. And telling yourself, oh, it's the bulk. Telling your friends it's the bulk. No, that shit ended. Alright? You're just fat, lazy, and undisciplined. And you eat like shit, and you're fat. Did I mention you're fat?
first run, when I decided to lose the weight, I was, like I said, 297. I was about 32% body fat. And my idea was to run 4 miles for my first run. I didn't know how bad it's gonna fucking hurt me. I used to run before I was fat, and I was like, fuck it, I can do this. I ran a quarter mile and walked home. I walked home and sat on my couch and cried. I went to my mom's house, who was about maybe 20 minutes down the road, and cried again in her couch, saying, I can't fucking do this shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And my mind just kept fucking with me. It kept fucking, you're not good enough, man. This isn't for you, man. These guys are baddest motherfuckers on planet Earth. You're not that. If I try to make it all pretty and shit, that's not what my life was. It was a violent struggle daily to get where I'm at today. I'm not gonna water it down. I'm not gonna water it down. Shit wasn't fun. It ain't fun today. She came back in, all I'm gonna do is call Chris Costner in front of the instructor of bad water, so I fucking did it. So she said, take the doctor. I said, no, let me sit here and enjoy this pain. She said, what are you talking about? I said, you know, I need to go to the doctor, I realize that. But I never thought it was humanly possible to do what I did. All that pain and suffering and things going through my fucking body, and I sat in that tub and the water hit me, it was the most amazing feeling of accomplishment. And I want to be numb. I didn't want people to give me drugs and to numb this fucking pain. I did this. These people hear this soft kid, oh my God, he must be miserable, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with him? You're missing the fucking story. You're not listening to the story, man. Look what I overcame. You're missing the story, man. Am I happy? What the fuck do you think? Happiest person in the world. But I'm not done. Tell yourself the truth. If someone calls you fucking fat, they may be bullying you, but you might be fucking fat.
You bitch, come on, you bitch. You scared coward.
You know, absolutely.
You're not a car or a person. If you pan over here, it's the same thing. Not a car or a person inside. People want to know where I find my strength at. Where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places. But right now, this morning, I'm getting it from there's not a motherfucker inside. There's not a car. There's not a person. Everybody's in the bed, sleep, dreading it. It's a Monday. Heinous Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Where everybody's getting weaker. I'm getting stronger. It's not about the run, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day. I never forget one time I was running by a window and I was fucking just trying to become. I was fat. And I ran by a window and I looked out there and I have all these epiphanies, man. All these fucking moments of like, it's crazy, man. Of just thought. 'Cause I'm always by myself.